So we're starting with a palette with a little bit of yellow, pink, and blue paint and a little bit of white. Notice that I don't have a lot of paint in there. I'm going to take my yellow and start painting a little bit below midway. When I did this painting, I did it a little high. I would suggest you start lower in your painting. And we're going to be doing horizontal bands of color. I'm using a square brush, but you could use whatever kind of brush you'd like. And notice that I'm brushing it left to right, horizontal bands, and leaving some areas white. Those areas are going to look like bands of clouds. A lot of people paint clouds as if they're big and billowy, but these clouds are going to be striations of color across the sky in bands. So I'm working quickly. Feel free to pause at any time and take your time in painting. Next, I'm going to be blending colors. Notice that I'm taking a little bit of pink and yellow and I'm blending it in a third place. This will make sure that I don't have too much paint, just a little bit at a time so that we're not wasteful. So I'm mixing a little bit of orange, my yellow and my pink, and I'm going to be working in those horizontal bands, blending it into my yellow, and then working my way up. Think about how the clouds change with the different colors. They slowly fade between them. Sometimes there's a little bit more yellow close to the center of the sun, and it changes as it goes up into the sky, bands of color moving up. So I've blended some into my yellow, and now I'm going to be working up into my orange. Just even talking about this tutorial, it makes me want to talk like Bob Ross. I don't know if you guys have seen him giving painting tutorials, but it makes me just want to be like, oh, happy trees. Working in my pink now. Started with my orange and blended up. Now I'm moving into my pink across the sky, putting a little bit around the edges to kind of frame it. Think about the shapes of clouds. Leaving white bits, leaving parts for later. And just don't stress. You know, nature is beautiful and organic and lots of different shapes. There's no such thing as perfect here, it's just whatever. So I'm moving into my pink. I have my yellow, my orange, my straight pink. I'm fading it up into the sky, still leaving certain areas just randomly white. Working left to right around the page. I'm going to be blending that up and then mixing it with a blue. I'm going to make a little bit of purple. Again, in my third location, taking a little bit of each color and moving up. Take your time again, pause if you need to, restart the video if you want. We're trying to get these different variations, moving from yellow to orange, and don't overmix it. We want there to be little flecks of different color. Take a moment, look at it from a distance. So I've started mixing into a purple color. Blue is very powerful compared to the pink, so you don't want to use too much at first. I'm blending it into that wet paint, making a little more purple and blue at the top. So we're going to take the blues and purples all the way to the top of the picture. Feel free to leave areas pink. It's your sky. It could be whatever your hand makes. Moving across left to right, blending in the purple. And blue all the way to the top. So I have my beautiful colors. It's like a rainbow in the sky, going from yellow, orange, pink to purple and blue. Just finish it all the way up. Next, we're going to be blending in different colors to make atmospheric perspective for our mountains. We'll need to clean our brush and then get started on putting in the clouds.